Live from Financial Peace Plaza, it's the Dave Ramsey Show. In the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza, Chad and Ashley are with us. What's up, guys?
What's up, Dave?
Welcome, welcome. Where do you guys live?
Amarillo, Texas.
And what brings you to Nashville, Tennessee?
We're here to do our debt-free scream.
That's a bit of a trek.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you really can't get from Amarillo to Nashville, can you?
Well,
not quickly.
You got to go to Denver first.
Yeah, you got to go to L.A. and back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh. Well, welcome. It's good to have you. I assume
Thank
you're here to
you.
do a debt-free scream.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love it. How much debt have you paid off?
We paid off $142,000.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, sir.
How long did that take you?
29 months.
That's rowdy. Making what kind of money during this time?
We started off at $73,000, and last year we were around $90,000.
Excellent. $142,000. What'd you buy?
Well, we bought everything on credit cards and student loans and everything. Car payments. We sold 2 cars right whenever we started your program.
Man, what kind of cars did you sell and for how much?
We sold. She had a brand new Mustang GT that we had to let
Oh,
go
I know.
of.
It was so pretty.
And we had a GMC Acadia that we
Oh,
sold.
man, you got good cars.
Oh, they were expensive.
We
they're
were
so-
fancy.
Yeah,
we
that's-
were really fancy.
You sold, what, $60,000 worth of cars?
Yes, right
Yeah,
out.
my gosh, that's incredible. Out of the 142, what was the rest of it?
We had $20,000 in student loans, $10,000 in medical bills, and the rest was credit cards.
So you guys were just like normal.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not that young, so you got started early being dumb.
Yeah.
Wait. We're not that young.
Today's her birthday, by the way. So
I had to do that. I'm sorry. I heard the rumor. I set you up. You're not that old. How old are you?
I'm 28. She just turned.
29 for the second year. It's funny how that works.
Look at you robbing the cradle. Yeah, I love it. That's fun. Yeah, I married an older woman, too, by about 4 months. It's a good
Awesome.
idea.
Yes,
Yeah, I get to make fun of her 4 months a year. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's great. So, very cool. What got you started on this 29 months ago?
Well, I was driving a truck at the time, just being ordinary, and I heard your show on the radio, and I thought, yes, ordinary sucks. I want to go do something different. And so I went home and I told her about it, and at the time we weren't getting along very good at all.
Uh-oh.
I didn't think there was a chance she would listen to me, and she did. And
There was some silent protest.
Uh-huh.
So, but
Because you didn't believe, did you?
well,
You'd heard schemes and scams before?
not necessarily schemes and scams, but I mean, I didn't really trust much that he said. So why would I let him tell me what to do with my money?
I got you.
So,
Okay.
But we did.
We were the total opposite of what you said. Everything was separate, and we didn't
Yep.
communicate about a thing. So
Was a lot of that about the money stress?
a lot of it was,
sure.
yeah.
So has getting rid of the dad helped all of that?
Oh, you saved our marriage. Totally,
Absolutely.
100%. We wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you.
Oh, man.
Definitely.
Well, I'm honored. I didn't do it. You did it. I just showed you how.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. That's cool. You're way too cute a couple to be separated.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Ah,
And the humility, too. It's just, yeah,
I know. It's a strong suit.
very cool. Well, you're making really good money. You don't have a payment in the world. And you've been married, what, 6 years now?
6 years.
I
Last
was
week.
guessing. It was a pretty good guess.
It
yeah.
was a good guess.
Okay. And 3 years of that, or 2.5 years of that, you've been fighting this debt monster together.
Yes, sir.
And so when you started out, when you very first started, once you got past the silent treatment and you started actually believing it was going to happen, Ashley, what was the toughest thing about those first few months? Was it selling those cars?
It was like being newlyweds all over again. We had to figure out how to be married because we hadn't done it before.
Wow.
Those first few months, years that we were together, we weren't really a married couple.
More like roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so when he brought that into our marriage and he stepped into the role of a spiritual leader, I had to listen. And I had to learn how to be a submissive Proverbs 31 wife, which is something I still work on. But it settled us into our roles in our marriage, and we had to figure it out. It was like meeting 2 totally new people.
Yeah, you guys got a complete workover, didn't you?
Oh,
We did.
I mean, this is pretty amazing.
Yes, sir.
So that's an interesting thing because you said roles, and he stepped into that. Did you have a spiritual experience during this time too? Or you were already in church?
I grew up in church. I wasn't doing my job as a man, though. I was not a good husband. I wasn't a leader. I didn't know what it was like to lead. And
by
whenever-
leader, you don't mean boss. I don't
Right.
want our audience to hear
No.
you're bossing her around.
Absolutely
That's not
not.
what's happening. Because I got a feeling she don't do boss.
She doesn't do boss. No, no, it's that servant leadership that you talked about.
Yeah.
I studied you teaching about that a lot, and it really spoke to me.
Okay.
And that's what won her over in the end was putting her first and serving her. And
She felt loved.
yes, absolutely.
Is that right, Ashley, or did I put words
Oh,
in?
no, definitely. Loved and worthy and appreciated. And when you're yoked equally, the burden becomes much lighter.
Yeah, it sure does. Sure does. So how hard was it to sell the cars?
Oh, it was hard.
It was hard, mostly just because we were so upside down, we couldn't find anybody to buy them.
Once you emotionally let go of them, you couldn't get rid of the stupid
exactly.
thing. Yeah.
That nobody
Exactly.
wanted them, so we ended up rolling a lot of it into the car that we spent a long time paying that off for her. So
Oh, okay. So what are you driving now?
I am driving an '07 Corolla,
Cool.
and she's still driving the car we sold the other two for, an '04 Expedition.
Okay. Not bad. Not
No,
bad.
not at
It's-
all.
It's not bad. That's doable. I like it.
I'm attached now because it's nice. It's got the heated seats and everything, but it's old enough that when I back into something, he has no idea. Like it doesn't even matter.
Unless the other guy reports you. Yeah.
Exactly. It's usually inanimate objects like dumpsters and trees, but it's old enough that it's like, oh, we don't even need to let him look at it. It doesn't
Well,
even
don't
matter.
Don't worry about the tree. Yeah. Just pay no attention to the tree, the leaning tree in the yard. Oh, that's hilarious. So what do you tell people that the secret is to paying off $142,000 in 29 months?
I tell them it's diligence and communication. That diligence that you've talked about over and over, excellence over time, and taking it one day at a time and just doing your best that day and talking to your wife. I married up. This is the secret to my success right here. So
Amen. Amen.
it's easy for me, but for you other guys out there, I don't know what y'all are going to do.
Zig Ziglar was a buddy of mine before he passed away. He told me, he said, Dave, I don't respect a man that can't marry up, and I deeply respect you. So it's a good thing. That's a good thing, guys. Well, you guys are absolutely incredible. Congratulations. I'm
Thank
very, very
you.
proud of you.
Thank you very
I mean, you really had a total life makeover.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
And the money makeover is just part of it. Hey, before we leave, because you're so you have the ability to put a turn of phrase on things so well. Talk to that couple. Actually, talk to that lady who's scared, and she's you 3 years ago, and somehow tell her that it can really happen if she makes the decision to work together with her spouse.
It's listening to that voice that you try to ignore. For such a long time, I would hear people in church and friends that we had, and they're like, man, God talks to me all the time. I was like, man, God doesn't ever talk to me. And it turns out he has been. I wasn't listening. And usually the thing that you're fighting the hardest and not wanting to do it all is exactly where you're supposed to be. And once I let go of that, and once I let go of the restrictions I'd put on myself and what I thought I was supposed to be as a woman and as a wife and all these roles I was supposed to maintain, once I let that go and just decided to let God direct my life, this is what happened. And just try it. 3 years ago, man, we didn't have anything better to do.
We sure
I mean, nothing else was working, so why not?
It was either try this or kill him. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm still here.
So, yeah, just do it.
Why not?
Exactly.
If it doesn't work,
go
you can.
big or go home.
If it doesn't work, you can always go back to doing it the way you were.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
I like it. Good word. You guys are incredible. All right, count it down. $142,000 in 29 months paid off. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free! Oh, they're awesome. They are absolutely awesome.